Dun, da, da, da. It's my buddy Zac Buchanan.
How you doing?
Hey, doing well, man. Well, we'll be very formal about this. I have 713 questions to talk to you about, and if we can get 650 or more, we should get. I can come back tomorrow for the rest. Okay, so
sounds good.
Yeah, yeah, guys. For those who know Zac, this guy makes Loveless-style knives. Is that
correct? Yeah.
Okay. Why Loveless? What was it that?
I studied under my father. That's what he made, Zac Buchanan. He did just regular hunting knives for a long time. He's been making knives pretty much as long as I can remember. Eventually, he got introduced to Loveless. He went down to the Loveless shop and got a bunch of the patterns and started making the Loveless-style knives. And it's about the time that I started making knives with him. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Why?
How long have you been making?
Let's see. This will be 8 years in October.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
All right, these dagger grinds. I hear people love dagger grinds. It's just the easy way to start making knives. No, I'm joking, obviously.
Easy. I think this would be the easiest, one of the easiest knives to start.
Yes,
a thin blade, kind of long, so that you can establish a groove going up and down when you're going back and forth, and then just really practicing on keeping everything symmetrical and becoming ambidextrous will be your best friend.
Yeah. Now, so you obviously, by what it sounds like, you're grinding freehand on everything.
Yes.
Okay. So no jig setups or anything for what you do.
No, I don't even use the table. I'll literally just like this, and sometimes I'll prop my arm on my knee and then bring it down, and that's about what it looks like.
Yeah.
These just have the check grinds on them, so I mean, it's not. I'll bring that all the way down to these lines.
So you grind hardened, is that correct?
No, sir.
No?
No, this is all soft, I guess. And then once I get it to, let's see, I do 150 grit on the grinds. I'll taper the tangs and polish the flats up to about 400. Then I'll heat treat, and then I polish and clean everything up from there.
Yeah.
On a quarter-inch knife, it'd be a lot of work to grind all that hardened steel away.
Sure. How long does it take you to grind something if you from this position, if you're to grind one out or get your basic bevels set?
I never really timed myself. I guess that's something we could do if you wanted.
You want it? I mean, do you mind? I'm not trying to get in the middle of your deal here, but I am in the middle of your deal. I might as well have a little fun with you.
Alrighty. Here you go. I'll go ahead and throw a belt on.
Yeah, I think it's cool how you have it sort of, you're sitting down, so you're stable right there. I mean, you're not moving other than, it's nice.
And you stand everywhere else. And
It seems like you're running the belt pretty slow. I mean,
About 50%, a little under. Yeah, full speed, I've never ground at full speed.
am I correct in assuming that you're aiming for the scribe line on there? Is that right?
Yeah.
I'm going to toss an opinion out here, but from experience, guys, you just saw him grind out a blade in like, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes. Like, that's incredible. Like, that's incredible, dude. I mean, I mean, you know, okay, you got finish work and stuff you're gonna do, but I
Definitely.
mean, dude, I mean,
With my
that's
plunges and stuff, I'll come back and I'll bring that all the way back to this line. So
Okay.
I got all of this to actually work out where I want my grinds and my plunge to look like. I'm not.
okay. So you're not
I'm
at the full plunge
mapping
there.
out what the fine stuff. I'm just getting it roughed and hogged out and ready to go to the next stage, which is, you know, my structured abrasive X100.
Uh-huh.
So I'll come back after I've polished up my flats normally, and then I'll do that. Because once you put it on the disc grinder, all your grinds get all wonky and stuff because you're, you know, making sure it's flat.
Okay, so that from there you go and you throw it on the X100 belt, and then
Yeah, and then I would just basically at that point you're just cleaning up your plunges, getting all these nasty 60 grit marks out.
What do you set your plunges with? What grit do you like to set your plunges with?
Set my plunges.
Forgive me. I'm thinking when you're going back in here and carving in your plunge lines.
Mm-hmm.
Do you come in with the 65 or do you go in there with the 100 or?
I go with the 100. Yeah.
Okay.
I just go straight to the next grit. So it'll go from 60 to like about a 150, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And then I heat treat after that. And
Gotcha.
then 400 is the next belt after heat treat.